Gemini, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. Still working on getting the setup just right here, but for now, this is what we've got. Let's see what we have for you for the week. Oh, there's quite a few jumped out there. All right, let's see. So there's some culmination for you this week. There's a cycle that is coming to a completion. It is generally the World card represents a sort of a fulfilling completion, something culminating in a fulfilling outcome for you. There's a bit of nostalgia in the Six of Cups, remembering the past in a very positive way. You are perhaps you could be ending a relationship, but on very good terms. Just remembering, kind of focusing on the good times that you've shared, and just mutually deciding that it's time to step away from that. Or it could be something to do with your children, if you have children. The Six of Cups sometimes speaks to that. It could be your childhood memories. It could be, memories of when your children were younger, or memories of children in your life, not necessarily your own children, but children in your life and happy times you've spent with them. It doesn't have to be about children, but I don't know. There's something about that that's speaking to me here. You could be, reaching the end of a certain stage of a relationship, and remembering how it has been and thinking about how it will be. The Eight of Pentacles is really about your skills that you've been developing over life. A lot of times these are professional skills, that you're consistently able to produce quality results now. But it doesn't always have to be about your professional skills. It could be any skills that support you in your material existence in this world. Things you've gotten good at doing, really practical and manual skills, maybe. Just things you've become proficient at doing. You can see now how useful those skills are. It could be that that's in relation somehow to this culmination. I'm not sure. There is here a sense of you taking some space for yourself emotionally, really just considering the relationships that are in your life right now and how they fulfill you or they don't. You're not really keen to start new connections right now. It seems you are more inclined to want to just reflect on where you are in your life and how the relationships that you are presently part of serve you. There is a sense here of a very strong intellect and a very keen mind that is given to reason. You have about you a really advanced and developed way of rational thought. And the way that you see the world is quite analytical at times. That doesn't mean cold, it doesn't mean uncaring. It is not a deeply emotional energy, but it isn't without emotion. It's just, giving preference to the head over the heart. And why is that coming up this week for you? Well, I think whatever this ending is, whatever this culmination is, this fulfilling conclusion of a matter, of a cycle in your life. It is making you nostalgic. It's making you a little bit soft emotionally. And there may be a part of you that's less than comfortable with the level of emotion you're feeling in relation to this. And so you're calling on the skills you've developed. And those skills, many of them have to do or rely on your strong intellect. So something is concluding, and you're sitting in that space, and you're appreciating what this has been for you, what this connection, this experience has meant for you. And like I said, I don't know if it's an ending or just an ending of a cycle within a larger relationship. Can't really tell. But the skills that you have that are helping you sort of traverse this emotional landscape are these this ability to be very keenly intellectual, very keenly focused on head over heart. You are letting yourself feel to some extent, but there's it's a little overwhelming sometimes, and then you can fall back on your very logical way of seeing the world to help you through that. I guess this week is really about processing the emotional stuff and making some space for yourself emotionally. Just kind of holding yourself in reserve, perhaps keeping your space emotionally, just so you can have the room you need to process whatever this conclusion is. I think that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that you have a good week, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.